complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld killer whales have inspired generations all around the world, and we're so excited to share their story with you tonight.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predators. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Tonight, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, or commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makaio, our killer whale family. Makaio is our youngest whale at 14 years old, and his mother Katina is our oldest at 49. She's also the matriarch or the leader of our flock. SeaWorld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They can even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. One of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we train is a position in which we can collect a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to roll ventrally or upside down and present us with their tail fluids. Not only does this give us a fantastic view of their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that can easily be seen on the white undersides of those tail fluids. Our veterinarians will collect a sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. Now as trainers, we're constantly rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether it's on their backs, their bellies, pectoral floors, or even on those tail fluids. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one way that we can reward them for being calm during a procedure like this, but it's another great way that we can strengthen our relationships with them. Now collecting a blood sample is just one way to make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing our whales. We can weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies up and onto a giant killer whale-sized scale located in an adjacent habitat. In just a moment, Makaio will demonstrate that right here in the slide-out area, and you'll notice that a portion of his body from his dorsal fin all the way to his tail flukes remain in the water. This is called dumping. It's the powerhouse of the killer whale. It's very muscular and very heavy. In fact, natural athletic behavior observed in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion with such force that they can turn completely before re-entering the water. So if we want to make sure we are weighing the entire whale, we can simply ask the Kylie to lift his tail up and out of the water. Training this posture ensures accuracy. That way we can make sure our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales maintain a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play. They actually learn a lot by playing. They learn through mimicry and observational learning. From a young age, killer whales learn by playing games like follow the leader with their mother and other whales. And tonight, we're going to put that to the test with our killer whale family and all of you out in our audience. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Awesome. Everyone over here on the set, go! Excellent job, everyone. Thank you so much for participating. So killer whales are very curious animals. They can often be fly hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at things. Makaio is going to demonstrate that right here in the center with a behavior called a kicker. So when you see him, make sure you give him a great big killer whale cheer. And here he comes to show up. And everyone over here on the right side of the stadium, I'm going to need your help. Go ahead and stand up. You're going to cheer on Trua for a big jump called a breach. Now, killer whales will breach for a variety of reasons, whether it's to scratch an itch, stun their prey, or even to show off. But more often than not, it's to let everyone know that they have arrived. So here comes Trua showing off for you guys. Welcome to the soap zone, everyone. Let's give it up one more time for Trua, Makaio, and all of you amazing volunteers. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundreds of pounds of food a day. In the wild, killer whale diets will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow